Hello everyone, Untitled welcome to another mod overview, this time on Visible Enchantments. A mod simply adds in the ability for you to see an icon on enchanted tools, and weapons and armour and such. So you can see there's a bunch of different icons depending. So you've got a few heads, I assume maybe for looting, or smite, or blast protection, or something like that, among others that apply to others. I don't know which ones are which, because I haven't seen yet, but we'll take a look. So I've already got one on this netherite axe right here for efficiency 5, and I don't know if that means it will apply to all efficiency, or it is just the 5th one in particular. I don't know if it will show it, it may in its item entity form here, so you can kind of see the hand there. Usually the one that I think applies to speed, or it's not haste, it's something else. But yes, you can kind of see that there. We'll just apply a few others, just in case, just to see what there is. So we've got piercing, which you can see sort of like an arrow in the following there. And we'll see what happens when applying multiple, for example. Quick charge, we can see the sort of hand one there on quick charge. Multi-shot we can't apply here, so we need to have another one. You can kind of see it, but yeah, they're very, very small icons, so it kind of depends on which one when trying to see them, I guess. So, for a trident next, just do channeling, don't see one there. Riptide, nothing. Impaling, don't really see anything there, so I'm assuming it doesn't apply to all enchantments, just a handful. Yep. We've got lure, so for a fishing rod, see if it applies to that. Seems to be there's sort of like a fish kind of before the hook at the end there. We've got Luck of the Sea, which has some sort of circle thing. I'm not sure what that is. But there's that, I guess. No clue what that is. What else we got? Infinity. So we've got a bow, a few bow ones. Infinity with the infinity symbol. You've got flame with the shimmer little fire symbol. Kinda. Yeah, the enchantment glint doesn't really help that much in cases like these, but oh well. You got sort of like an arrow for punch on the front of it. And then you've got power, which is a crosshair. It applies to both sides of it, it seems. We go for, say, a pickaxe or something. Let's go netherite. We got that for fortune. Another pick just in case of silk touch. Got a little icon there of sorts. And breaking doesn't seem to apply anything. Silk touches is what it is. Efficiency has the sort of thing there, so it seems to not really matter because I've got an efficiency 5 axe, so it's just because it's efficiency, it's not going to show anything too different there. We've got obviously silk touch, which is that sort of a feather looking icon there. We've got sword ones, so let's go diamond for example. Zipping edge, nothing. Lost our anvil, so that's not a good sign. Just do this. Go looting, which is probably the same as fortune for its icon. Next, we go to fire aspect, which has sort of a different fire icon, or a circle. I'm assuming the circle ones mean something else, maybe they're incomplete, maybe it's just some sort of other type of thing, or a different version of it. Unless that's just a fire and I just haven't seen it. No, it kind of looks like a fire, yeah. We've got the arrow, so when there's ones that are similar, like knockback and punch, you're going to see that there. Bane of Anthropods is just obviously the spider head, which I assume is going to apply to obviously many of the others with the other swords with the skeleton, I assume, for smites and everything else. Excuse me. We'll just go wooden sword here. Got smite, skeleton head, and then sharpness is the similar to what was it? Power. Got soul speed on boots with this sort of little icon there. It's supposed to be like a soul, I guess. We've got cursor binding. Why not? Nothing seems to be there for cursors. What else we got? Frostwalker, which has an arrow pointing up. And then we've got Depth Strider, which I don't think you can do both of. So let's get some diamond boots, for example. You can see an arrow pointing down. And then we've got just Mending and Curse of Vanishing, I guess, which doesn't apply anything to any of those. So, yeah. That's just pretty much what each one is there, except for the protection-focused armor ones, which we'll get into. So we'll get some boots, which I haven't already got all the boots ones. We've got gold here, and we want a sort of chest plate or something for the rest. Why not? So we'll go the helmet. We want Aqua Affinity, which shows kind of a, I don't know what that is. Some of the hand one, the others, basically, just a different color of that. Respiration, which just shows 3 bubbles in the top left. What else do we have? Feather falling, does that make sense? I'll just go say, I don't know, Projectile Protection. Just has an arrow on it, somewhat. You can see that. It's the arrow sort of thing sticking off there. Or feather, or spearish looking one, I guess. Then we've got Blast Protection, which is TNT-like one. And then for boots, we'll go Thorns. Actually, I'll go Thorns on this one, I think. It's actually not that easy to see. Just go on a brand new chest plate, why not? So it's kind of like a... some type of icon, not too sure. What else we get here? We've got Feather Falling, which is just a feather, I think probably similar to the Silk Touch one in a way. And then we've got the other protections, which I was putting completely new pieces of armor. Fire protection is just a fire icon, and you've got a shield icon for protection. I think I might need a brighter one. Fire protection there. It's not going to show it because I have to search enchantment. Where is? There we go. Where? Oh, there we go. Further? Seems so. Oh, so it kind of changes based on the armor, maybe? Or the different tier? Maybe it's the different tier I put. I don't know, something like that. But either way, that's pretty much each of the different icons you can see. Just change this back. But yeah, if you want to make it easier to tell exactly what you've got applied to it besides just the tooltips, you've now got icons to present or the following enchantments on it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.